land suits you. We welcome you freely. A warm welcome to you.
I could kill that Gwar. Those boots are ruined.
Galtus Govern attacked me when I asked about the ash statues.
I could kill that war. Those boots are ruined.
Have you found out anything more about ash statue? Galtus Govern gave Varva the ash statue? Go talk to Galtus Govern at the Rat in the Pot and ask him about the ash statue.
Welcome back to the adventure. She, are you, and the friends, but I think there's some kind of conflict. This is, I think, a standard quest.
Ash statue.
Galtus Govern attacked
the
me,
ash statue.
dead.
Go talk to Galtus Govern at
I
the Rat
cannot
in the
talk
Pot
with
and
him
ask him about
anymore.
the ash statue.
So there's something here in this quest which is not working as expected. Maybe some mod, probably one of the last generic NPC mods. Okay, so for now I will...
Brawlin Carverin. Varver Sarethis spoke with me. I have cleared him of the statue's influence and cleared his name for the murder of Brawlin Carverin. You take a note in your journal under section House Redarin, clear Varver Sarethis' name.
Okay, so maybe it's simpler than this. You just have to click this topic to finish the quest instead of using
Ash
this
statue.
one. Let's see.
Galtus Govern gave Varva the ash statue.
No.
Go talk to Galtus Govern at the Rat in the Pot and ask him about the ash statue.
It is just that this one is not realizing that Galtus is dead. Maybe we could try and fix that one. I will take a note about it. Let's see, gave Varver. Something like this, written in the beta comment text file, so I will remember next time. This thing could be fixed. Probably it's just needed to add a condition in the less generic NPC mod and in this quest, or maybe it's a standard quest, but as less generic NPC is having this one,
yes,
I'm sure I can.
Varver Saretha has been cleared of the murder of Brawlin Carverin.
There, it's not really something breaking anything, but it is a little weird because he's dead, and I cannot tell Lord Savannah is dead. I should add more lines of dialogue for this, but the simpler thing is just to filter this thing to not appear when Galtis is dead. I think I will do like this, but hopefully this quest is done, which is one of the less generic NPCs. Quest for the Veteran. Not sure if it is from Pax Veteran, but for sure one of the
duties.
less generic NPCs.
Several veteran soldiers were sent to the derelict stronghold of Andesreth. They have not returned. I need someone to find out what happened in Andesreth. A party of veteran warriors left for Andesreth on a scouting expedition and they are overdue to return. Go to Andesreth and find out what happened to them. If they are dead, as I fear they are, bring their house veteran shields back to me. Their names were Nele Ars 3, Sol Belvani, Nadruathrin, and Ale below Giravel. Continue. Veteran mothers often tell their children, come back with your shield or on it. If they are dead, we will return their shield to their families so that they can give them a proper Dunmer burial ceremony. I will show you where Andesreth is on your map. You take a note in your journal under section House Veteran, recover shields from Andesreth.
I think this one
Sereno asked me to return the House Veteran shields of the warriors who were sent to the stronghold of Andesreth. Veteran mothers often tell their children come back with your shield or on it. If they are dead, their shields will be returned to their families.
probably one of the standard quests. I'm not sure about it, but if I recall correctly, that's one
May you find me worthy of your attention.
of the standard ones. Oh, our
So,
Shashiv.
Enchanted Blade, what is it that Shashev can do for you? Surely there is no matter that the great House Telvanni would require. House Telvanni. I am no friend to House Telvanni, if that is what you are hinting. I admire their...
Okay, so let's see.
LaRose Sereno asked me to return the House Veteran shields of the warriors who were sent to the stronghold of Andesreth. Veteran mothers often tell their children come back with your shield or on it. If they are dead, their shields will be returned to their families.
But their corpses will be left to rot because they want the shields that they cannot rot, technically speaking, because they are set probably to be persistent. Well, we will, if we find them, we will try to give them some rest also. This is technically a problem for Imagine because they set the corpses to be persistent to avoid players missing the quest items, essentially, I think. But this way you have the corpses that are always there unless you use some mod to fix this, and I have a mod specifically for this kind of things too. Basically my alt mod, if you sneak and press alt key while looking at the corpse, these corpses, persistent corpses, you can hide the corpse, so you can give a little rest to poor people set to be eternal corpses for technical Morrowind reason. But honestly, I think that it is better this way. There's another example, I think, with one of the artifacts for that are used in Tribunal quest when you can collect the artifacts, and give them to the Mulhold Museum curator, I think. But one of these artifacts is in possession of one NPC, and if you don't set it as persistent, you risk to not be able to find the artifact anymore. I don't know. I think it's better to make quests always, if possible, something that you can finish, because else they stay in your journal and it's not good. And you can mod these NPCs to be something you can get rid of. You can, if the script is there to the NPC, you can just script them to disappear after the player has the quest thing that they should be able to find. I think this could be the could be a mod, something like a war able to carry corpses with some animation or some carriage. In theory, we have already wars with nice to see riding animation for other NPCs. I think they are from Rot. I'm using them, they are pretty nice to see. These armored guars and things like that, Kaguti. So maybe an animation with a carriage. The guars, I think the guars have a vanilla carriage. It is something like a bamboo carriage. It is similar to one of them. Maybe attach that to an animation for a war, and then you can make a quest with someone going to look for dead people and carry them. Maybe. I do simple things and just make disappear. But that alt mod has another reason to be used, and that is when you have some animal corpses hiding something else that you want to loot. The real reason was that to avoid disposing of the corpse, I used this mod to make them disappear, because it was a problem with creatures respawning immediately after you dispose of the corpse. Now we don't have this problem anymore, with at least with MWSLU. I don't know if Open Morrowind does it by default, but I think now the time between respawning creatures has been fixed, so we have 3 days, I think. So it's no more so useful, but can still use to roleplay with these persistent corpses. When you are sure you have the quest item, you can make the corpse disappear, something like that. There's also a mod and one option in the mod, one of mine and one of some other modeler, I think, where you have a shovel that you can use to bury the corpses, and that also is good. Okay, so I don't remember what I need to do, too many pages. I think I'm waiting for Nibani Maeza to talk with the stars and tell me if I am the Narrabari or something like that. It's night, so I'm not really good at playing by night. I don't like to be a vampire, so maybe some dungeon to explore. Oh, I could go to Margan. I think I have things to do there.
What was that?
Margan. Okay, so every room to go to Margan.
That guy looks familiar.
yeah?
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
I will teleport back to the Serene Tower and maybe jump from there. This is one of my preferred house mod for the player. Nice tower near Talbranora. And also I'm using this mod a lot. Probably it's almost because of my configuration every now and then is giving some unexpected results with the intervention spells. Basically what happens is sometimes, especially when you try to teleport from some interior, you don't land in the expected place. So I made this mod to be able to remember my intervention destinations, so I don't land in Moonhold when I want to go somewhere else. So for instance, now I can remember that from here I will teleport to Old Ebonheart Chapel with the divine intervention and Damsivy. Oh, I don't know, because I probably never used the spell from here. So, mysterious place. Probably somewhere in Time of Rebuilt lands, or maybe also where I want to go in Margan, if I never teleported from here. So I will just try it. Let's see. Yeah, Molagma. Now I know where the destination is. And I think I have some quests here.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Are you here for the bounty for blighted creatures? Bounty for blighted creatures. You want to have your reward? Well, let's see. Ash zombies have been corrupted.
This is an
by
old
the
classic mod,
Each
but
of them is
I
worth
still
100
think it's one
septims.
of the best,
You
giving
get
you
100 septims for ash zombies.
rewards. When you kill blighted creatures, it's a way to get some money, and also not bad from the lore point of view.
Blighted cliff racers are quite annoying, aren't they? That's why they're 60 septims each. You get 120 septims for blighted cliff racers. Blighted rats aren't that tough. Thankfully. You get 20 septims for each. You get 80 septims for blighted rats. And that's all. Now, let's see how much we owe you. Total payment, 300 septims.
So this is pretty nice as a mod, because you can get some money while you go around killing creatures that attack you.
I'm very happy to make you.
Did you cure Let?
Oh, we need to cure
Let.
the lady
The
here
temple
too?
does not proselytize, but we do good works for non-believers. Let. A red guard in Tel Mora. Welcome to Malagmar, Shiar Yunin. Jelvin brothers. I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder where they are. Zainjiraris. Looks at you. Hello, Shiar Yunin. What do you want? Is there someone in particular you're looking for?
Maybe not the right place.
An honor to be sure. So good to see you.
Pleased to meet you, Shiar Yunin. Malagmar. Malagmar stronghold at Jelvin brothers. Well, you came to the right man. For Dagathur you shall die and your body will be blessed by our cult. You take a note in your journal under section QOTW, Cult of Or.
And so we have the Quest of the Week mod style of dialogue, giving us a fight with this 6000
Goodbye.
minion, probably. And in theory I should be able to soul trap him, because I have a black soul gem.
I cannot take anymore.
Okay, running too fast.
Sacritu. Lava. Beyond sea. Sacritu. Lava. Beyond sea.
A statue. So this is, let's see, Quest of the Week 14 quest. Quest of the Week mod is one of the best organized quest mod available, because each and every quest has proper unique identifiers with a proper number, and there are tons of them, and they have released them one each week for a while, so there are now 3 or 4 of them. The problem with the mod is just that it's an original Russian language mod, and the English translation is not good, not at all. But the quests are really nice, they are various, and they will make you find new things to do in every place in one of them, basically. So far I managed to merge and try and fix the bad English as far as I can do, because my English is obviously not perfect. But I merged season 1 to season 3, but there is also season 4 available if someone is good with English and want to fix this mod text. It could be a good candidate, because most of the quests are very technically made, and most of them are pretty robust and they work. Some of them, couple of them not so, but most of them are very good. Simple but well done. So, quest of the week, season 1, 2, 3, and maybe season 4, but that one I don't know very well. Anyway, this one is that. So I'm not sure about
A
what we
sleeper
need
has
to
attacked
do.
me and even admitted he was the one who has taken the brothers from
Oh,
the
the
Lagmar.
Galvan brothers. We must find them. Equipped the entire inventory. You don't know what lots of icons are until you see the Archimag mods. He has half of the screen completely covered by spell icons. So I don't really have a lot of them. And honestly, I have less than usual. The one thing that is giving me a problem is there is not real distinction between enchanted rings and amulets and the rest of the I can filter by armor, but I still have the rest of enchanted items and so on. So maybe it would be nice to have another little filter just for enchanted small things like rings, belts without armors. But all in all, between the filters and the search by name, you can filter anything you need, and then I have another mod which is able to move everything currently filtered to the container or the NPCs you are interacting with, and so inventory is I think nowadays good enough to manage. We have still the problem that we can't really sort things. Rings, in my opinion, are the best tool for a character who wants to delve into enchanting, because the rings just with some cheap ring you can do a lot of enchantment. For schools of magic you are not very proficient with, and still you can use very useful things like feather, like light, and so on. So my character usually prefer to learn spells about distractions and healing spell, but she's not good with for instance illusion, and so for these things she does a lot of enchanting things. And also they are very practical because you can usually find them all filtering by name also here. So they are very fast to use. So for instance, I want some feather, I can just filter here and I have my rings and my spell. So yes, I use a lot of rings. Rings are the things that also rings are very easy to carry compared to amulets, because amulets are heavy. So rings are the best thing for enchanters. At least that's the thing that I use most. And then obviously a lot of potions of feather, because I'm a pack rat. I don't carry only rings, but lots of other things. Anyway, this Galvan Brothers quest probably needs to go and explore some stronghold. I think I could ask in some hostel, something like that. Look at this. The effect is really incredibly good. The one problem is it's not very fast following the player, so sometimes the good old light spell could be a little more useful. Or maybe it's just a matter of increasing the speed of...
Of course. What may I do for you?
Of the light. Of the light globe.
Well. Thanks. 6th house locations. Talk to the pilgrims here. Admire success. A rare thing indeed. Thanks.
Okay, and hostel. Camel walks, Smith. No, I think there should be another place.
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
Go up.
It's never easy, is it?
Hello, house brother.
Hello, Danny. About this mod, what mod are we talking about? Because I forgot.
Latest rumors. Ask Mander.
The one, the quest of the week.
Nordson House Redarin. Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I like it a lot, but again, I have changed a lot of the text to be a little less bad English. It's not obviously perfect, because I'm not able to make a good correction to English, but it is a little more readable than the original, because the original is really bad. But I like the quest a lot. I think I have merged the 3 season from 1 to 3, and I have only removed a couple quests that were conflicting or not working with the rest of my setup. But most of them are very well done in a very consistent way between all of them, so there are no conflicts. They more or less work the same way. Most of them are simple quests, but the variety is very good. So I use the mod every time I play, basically. Yeah, I will send it to you. Also, because if you have time and you like the mod, it would be very appreciated if you can fix some more of the dialogue, because you are for sure better than me with this kind of task. Because the mod, I think, is it would deserve more downloads. I think the barrier is this kind of language gap, because people maybe try a couple quests and they say, no, I don't want to play with this kind of immersion ruining translation, something like that.
Little secret. Ask Elvis.
And I don't remember who is the one talking about. Oh, I could just look at it.
Jelvin Brothers. I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder where they are.
Maybe. I don't remember. Where is the hostel in Morgan? Maybe the other side.
An honor, to be sure.
Welcome, friend. Are you the one I've heard talk about?
There's one thing with the animation. Every now and then it just... Oh, this one maybe.
I've got nothing more
Yeah.
to say.
I think someone
I see this
here
land suits you. We welcome you freely.
Just
gave me
ask.
information
Shiar
about
Yunin.
the
You have my
Galvan
complete attention. Malagmar
brothers.
Temple. That's Malagmar's revered
Oh, also
tribunal
this quest.
temple. Inta. She has lately returned from a pilgrimage. You will find her
You need to
downstairs.
talk with
6
Inta.
house locations. Make sure you stay away from Tilasiro, which is west of Malagmar, Purin, which is east of Marindus, and Marindus, which is on the shore of Lake Nabia. They are
Okay, let's talk with...
How wonderful.
How do you do,
Welcome,
brother?
Outlander.
Oh,
How can I
When
help?
we meet
I'll
again,
do
I
what
have been
can.
robbed.
we'll die.
I love also this mod by Antares, the pickpockets, these bastards.
Is there something I
they
Is
can do
there
for you,
something I
Outlander?
can do for you?
always rob you. And this one, there's a quest
Friend, how does the day greet you?
where you have to silence
He
him,
tries to speak, but nothing comes out.
and it's a little
What
jarring
can I
that
do for you, friend?
he's still giving you greetings because the quest is not disabling those.
No worries. I
And
won't
that's a
let you.
quest from
Ask your
Hey
question.
there.
less
Shiar Yunin.
generic
Have you
NPCs
come
too.
back to talk about my trade?
Oh, I also
King Rat.
killed the King Rat.
King Rat was an ancient vampire.
He's dead.
Well,
It's
I believe
dead.
it. Shiar Yunin. That was not the only creature besides humans and elves I've ever heard being a vampire. You make a good hunter, I think. For what it's worth, you have my respect.
Oh, I have maybe the vampire dust for this quest. somewhere. Let's see. Oh, and I am so happy that MWSC, you are
Both Drayden and Cyrus the
problems.
Red Guard should have fought their duel of honor in Malagmar by now. I wonder if Cyrus prevailed.
Yeah, we also need to check for Cyrus. There's been a problem with the mod by Greater 7 and also other mods because some MWSC was not old MWSC of style mod was not working anymore, but now things have been fixed and we have still the containers. Here it is. King Rat Ancient Vampire Dust. I killed King Rat, the legendary King Rat, so in theory now I have my trophy.
Hey there, Shiar Yunin. Have you come back to talk about my trade?
Come on.
Like most old hunters, I'm a mix of the truth
Where
and
is
tales grown tall in the telling.
King Rat?
King Rat. King Rat was an ancient vampire. Well, I believe it, Shiar Yunin. That was not the only creature besides humans and elves I've ever heard being
I don't
a
have
vampire.
a body, I have the...
You make a good hunter, I think.
Okay, I think that's
For what it's worth, you have my respect. However, without a body for a trophy, I doubt many other people will believe you.
I don't know, maybe there's some kind of glitch with the quest, because in theory you get this trophy, which is, I don't know, I will check it, maybe there's some kind of a last minute change about the kind of trophy you get. I got this special vampire dust. Maybe it's not the right one for the quest to realize that we killed the thing, so we'll take a note about it. King Rat trophy not working. So basically, also a less generic NPC mod is something that every now and then I find some glitch, something that can be fixed usually easily, and I take note, and then I try to fix the next before playing the next time that thing. And all in all, I think that merging all the less generic NPCs mod together makes things much easier to fix, because you have just one mod and everything is there, and it's easier to find a problem when you have, especially when the problem is between two originally different quests coming from two different mods of the less generic NPCs. Now I have everything there, and it's simpler to fix things. Anyway, this vampire dust is not really working at the moment to be recognized like the best hunter of Vanderfell, killing the King Rat. So maybe let's go and talk with Inta.
What can I do for
Do you have
Yes.
something to say, Outlander?
Hello, Enchanted Blade.
And Nala?
Have we met before? Inta. Yes, I am Inta Orethi. Who are you? I am a friend of your sister. Irinai asked me to discover you. She is very concerned for your safety. Ah, poor Irinai. I felt terrible about leaving without telling her, but I had to go, and I was afraid that she would try to convince me to stay. I hope my sister was well when you left her. She must be very angry with me. When I left Irinai, she was quite well, and only worried about you, not angry. Irinai is too generous. I don't deserve it after running away without a word to her. I am doing better, and I will write to her now that I have some news worth sharing. If you will speak with her again, you may tell her yourself. I have decided to join the Tribunal Temple and serve the Dunmer of Morrowind. Is this a sudden decision? Perhaps one I have not long been considering, but it is not a rash decision if that is what you ask. I have just returned from Mount Kend, a journey I made in quiet
I think this one is a
contemplation of the
typo.
choices
I'm
before
not sure,
me.
but
I was terrified to make the journey alone, the severe weather, the savage creatures. I expected my fate would be decided for me, and I suppose it was. It seems the tribunal has a purpose for me, and I learned that I was stronger than I knew. By the grace of Almasvi, I was protected during my pilgrimage. Continue. You can tell my sister Irini that I will remain here in Malagmar for the time being. The temple has given me a reason to stay in Orns Omeran has given me a place to stay, that is I work for my room and board here at St. Belithus Hostel. You take a note in your journal under section LGNPC, Sisters. Reason to stay. I have decided to serve the temple by performing works for the Dunmer people on behalf of the tribunal. However, before Thera Rodloth will offer me duties, I must demonstrate my commitment by completing pilgrimages to each of the shrines of the Seven Graces. I am leaving for Saran, where I can easily walk to the fields of Kumyu. I would be happy to see you again after I return. You take a note in your journal under section LGNPC, Sisters. Thera Rodloth. Jelvin Brothers. Look, I like you, but not enough to tell you that.
okay.
Admire success. I shall honor our friendship too. Jelvin Brothers. I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder where they are.
Random.
Latest rumors.
Okay, I
Some of
think
the
the
most fanciful
Jalvan
stories
brothers
about my
are.
circumstances are circulating Malagmar. I am certain that people do not mean any harm by it, and so I do not blame them, but I would be more at ease without the attention. I hope that you will discount that which you hear spoken of me.
I think they are near one of the strongholds, but by night. Not something I want to explore. So, what time is it? Time to sleep. Probably. How shall you? So, let me check. Oh, we have another. Oh, we have something that we can do by night. Going down to the lower level and
I
talk
don't know where
with
to begin.
Cyrus.
To what do I owe the pleasure, brethren?
Inta Oretha declared her intention of completing the pilgrimages to the Shrine of the Seven Graces, so she will be eligible to receive temple duties. She will be leaving soon on the first of these pilgrimages, so perhaps it is time I return to Al Dirun to give her sister Irini Oretha the news. I may return to Malagmar another day to learn of Inta's success. LGNPC, a duel of insult or of honor. Cyrus the Redguard declares that Ulms Drathan cannot be a master since he has not trained with the real masters of the Way of the Sword in Hammerfell. He regards Ulms as a charlatan by offering training under false pretenses. Cyrus came to Morrowind to challenge him to a duel to prove that Ulms is a fraud. Cyrus the Redguard feels that Ulms Drathan insults all Redguards when he falsely claims to be a master of the Way of the Sword. But Cyrus seeks only to defend their honors, so he has proposed a duel of honor with Ulms. I agreed to deliver his challenge to Ulms Drathan in the Armiger's stronghold. I told Ulms Drathan that Cyrus challenged him to a duel of honor. Ulms accepted and they will face each other in a few days. Ulms Drathan and Cyrus the Redguard should have fought their duel of honor in Malagmar by now. I wonder if Cyrus prevailed.
Right. So we need to talk with them. To know about the duel.
House brother of Redder.
Also, I
may I
have
serve
to
you?
free the brighter lady here from this bastard. I like to kill Tovas, but this is one
Would
of
you
the most
shoot
annoying
Gorky?
quests if you do the Rider quest from
I see this
legendary
land
NPCs,
suits you.
because
We
you
welcome
cannot
you
really
freely, Captain.
kill the bastards, as you will be expelled from the guild. You must be a little more smart, and you ask I think to one of the Radoran councilors what to do. You have to wait a little more to be able to do things legally before killing that bastard man, but we will find a way to free the nice lady here sooner or later, but not now. For now we want to find the Red Guard Cyrus, probably down here. Yeah.
Pleasure is all mine.
The duel between Olms Draven and I is over. Shiar Yunin. Olms won and fairly. Duel. The duel of honor is over. Shiar Yunin. I conceded defeat because I was defeated. Olms Draven is truly a master of the way of the sword. I formally acknowledged that there was no insult to Red Guards or our sword singers. Olms even formed his spirit sword for me after the duel. It was a moment to never be forgotten, but before our duel I probably would have thought it was a trick.
Okay, so idea for a mod. My character would really like to be able to form a spirit sword, because she's a very good enchanter, a very good mage, and a very good user of a long blade. She is also called Shiaryu, which means enchanted blade in, I think, Radgar language. So someone make me a good spirit sword mod, please. I'm not able to do nice to see meshes or light effects. We would need someone like Pyjama to do something like that, probably. He already did a lot of real lesser Star Wars inspired weapons, so maybe something like that, similar for
Continue.
a
I
spirit
thank you for your
sword.
help, Shiar Yunin. I shall return to Cyrodiil now and tell all who ask that Olms Draven is a master of the way of the sword. You take a note in your journal under section LGNPC, a duel of insult or of honor.
Right.
Jelvin Brothers. That's privileged
Okay.
information.
And so probably
Cyrus
now
the Red Guard lost the duel of honor to Olms Draven. He acknowledged that Olms is a true master of the way of the sword and withdrew his claim of insult to Red Guards. Cyrus will be returning to Cyrodiil soon.
and now we need to talk with Alm, I think. Not sure we get something for that, but
I am honored. Truly. How may I...
to finish the quest properly maybe is not a bad idea. Where could he be? In the stronghold? Yeah, probably.
At your service, brethren.
you freely, Outlander.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
A warm welcome to you.
So he's
I'm
here
very happy to make your
teaching the rest
May you
of
find me
the
worthy of
warriors
your attention.
his techniques. By the way, he's using a Dadric how is it called? Claymore. So even without
Greetings, Shiar Yunin.
the magic
The
spiritual
duel
sword,
between Cyrus and I has been fought. Duel. When in a duel, you must forestall the enemy and attack when you have first recognized their style. Cyrus. The duel of honor is over, Shiar Yunin. Cyrus fought well but he conceded defeat. His knowledge of the way of the sword is impressive, but he is not a master yet as I am. Cyrus accepted that I am a master and acknowledged that there was no insult to the Redguard race or their sword singers. He has left Malagmar and Morrowind.
full text
I
a
offered
mod
to
that
train
lets
him
you
in what I
bring
know
your
if he ever
weapons
returns
to
Morrowind.
leave.
You take a note in your journal
You mean
under
like the
section
one?
LGNPC, a duel of insult or of
I
honor.
think Antares did one mod like that, where you could summon animated weapons, something like that. Oh, by the way, the animated weapons are one of the best spell in the Pillars of Eternity 2 mod, and I think it's also a classic spell in the Baldur's Gate series. I'm not sure about it, but it's a concept that other games are using. But I remember that mod by Akimaestro Antares. So you had a way to summon these. I think there were 2 or 3 swords playing for you, and maybe X Magister did something like that with your with the weapon you are currently using, something like that. Could be interesting, but honestly I'd prefer to keep on using my sword and have some other weapons generated by a spell, because could be maybe a way to emulate having the special magic sword that the Redguard masters are supposed to use. But honestly, I never seen any video about a Redguard using this kind of sword, so we don't really have some example about it. Anyway, I think the quest is done. Cast a spell, select a weapon as creature. So it's a copy of the weapon you are using, or it is replacing your weapon? Because if it is a copy, it's good. I will try and see. If it is a separate mod, I will give it a try. But problem with a lot of ex-Magister mods is that sometimes they are included in a more complete mod with all of them, and they are no more updated as a separate mod. So some of them you cannot really find anymore. I will take a look. If you remember the name of the mod, maybe write that so I can look faster. Weapon companions. Okay, we'll take a look. A duel of insult or honor.
Ohm's Draven won the Duel of Honor with Cyrus the Red Guard. Cyrus acknowledged that Ohms is a true master of the way of the sword and withdrew his claim of
Okay,
insult
West
to Red
is
Guards.
no more here, so finished. We still have some quests to finish, not many. As you can see, these are all coming from the Quest of the Week mod, so plenty of quests. This is one in Margan. Oh, Molagma, sorry. Okay, let's go and talk with Loot. So this quest is done.
I see this land suits you.
How are you? Hello.
Oh, greetings. How do you do?
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Look at this, how she's walking. I think there's some kind of bug with the animation. When you run and then stop, try walking. Especially when you levitate, something like that. The animation go out of sync and she's walking in a strange way. But a very minor thing. Not this place. This is the stronghold.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
To the hostel.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Oh, this one is from MCA Brachus. I think he's a strong warrior. And also another mod which I love is the mod called the Helm of Seeking. And well, some of the helmet are not really done properly, but most of them are, and I love the fact that you can see the eyes of people inside the helmet. And
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
How nice.
I think
like good
Lit
company.
Loot should
What
be
can I do for you?
Tidings and good wishes to you. Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
a Bosmer maybe?
Well, friend, what brings you here?
Is there something I can do for you?
Pleased to see you, Shiar Yunin. I certainly left loot. You can find him at the Pilgrim's Rest.
Right, we are here. Oh no! San Villat. Pilgrim Rest. Where is the Pilgrim Rest?
To what do I owe the pleasure, Breton?
Always happy to chat with people I like. And I like you. Specific place. The Buoyant Armiger and Redoran garrisons, the hostels, and other services are all inside the Malagmar stronghold, either on the tier top or inside on the lower tiers. Roads lead north to the two pilgrim sites, Mount Asarnibabai and Mount Ken.
So the hostel should be something.
Ohms Drayden won the Duel of Honor.
Yeah, let's write down there.
An honor, to be sure.
Another thief.
And how are you? Can I help
What
you?
happened? I'm not good enough. She managed to
So
rob
good to
me
see you.
blind,
Anytime,
basically.
friend.
I'm right here.
What do you want, Outlander?
I'm Mundrila Enith, and this is Malagmar, a temple out. Admire success. A rare thing indeed. Admire success. Thank you. We are truly Jelvin brothers. I haven't seen them in a while.
Yes?
How do you do, Breton?
I'm Lethlut,
Oh.
and this is Malagmar, a temple outpost for pilgrims and temple warriors. Are you looking for services? Little advice. Most pilgrims will need guards and guides to reach the pilgrim sites, but someone like you should have no trouble on your own. Your army.
Oh, we managed
Yes,
to.
it will be coming soon,
progress.
and Malagmar will not be the same anymore. The necromancer is located at Msanjand, which is northwest of Uviritha's grave. I will mark Uviritha's grave on your map. You take a note in your journal under section QOTW. Dwemer Army.
Okay, so quest of the week quest.
I have talked to Lethlut and he said he will pay me well if I can go to Msanjand and find the necromancer and kill him and the Dwemer Army. Dwemer Army. Lethlut. Yes, it will be coming soon and Malagmar will not be the same anymore. The necromancer is located at Msanjand, which is northwest of Uviritha's grave. I will mark Uviritha's grave on your map.
Okay, we must save
That gal looks familiar.
Mulagmar from this army of Dwemer things.
Well met. Greetings.
Oh, nice bread and lady.
I'm Ails Julalani, and this is Malagmar, a temple outpost for pilgrims and temple warriors. Are you looking for services? Or could you use a little advice? Admire fail. Stop it. Admire success. Thank you. We are truly friends. Latest rumors. The Mages Guild cast a silence curse on Geor Matriones. Just because he said some things they didn't like. Their Archmaster, Trebonius Artorius, is a pompous buffoon. I have more respect for Geor now after this. Dwemer. Dwemer, literally, the deep, or deep-counseled or secretive people, are the fabled lost dwarven race whose ruins and splendid artifacts.
Yes, stranger? How do you do, Breton?
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
Pleased to meet you, Shiar Yunin. I admire success. A rare thing indeed. Thanks.
You seek information, Breton.
I'm Dunalsurian, and this is Malagmar, a temple outpost for pilgrims and temple warriors. Little advice. Most pilgrims will need guards and guides to reach the pilgrim sites, but someone like you should have no trouble on your own. Follow Foyada Ilab. I see you have some Dwemer artifacts. Welcome to Malagmar, Shiar Yunin. How can I
Warm
The
greetings.
ash storms are a
The
nuisance.
Breton speaks.
Another MCA companion. Let's talk with her.
Background. Solar follows the trade of rogue. Admire success. Such things are rare, Shiar Yunin. Jelvin brothers. I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder where they are. Travel together. You want me to travel with you? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pair up. Very well. Great. Let's go. Lead the way, Shiar Yunin.
Zalar! Nice Khajiit lady. With some kind of curious hairstyle. Okay, so
I have
these
talked to Lethlut and he said he will pay me well if I can go to Msanchant and find the necromancer and kill him and the Dwemer army.
okay, Dwemer army, Mzangchand. Where is it? No idea. Oh, near UV right grave. Okay, so that's our landmark. I don't remember. Of these 20 years, I don't remember all of them. So some part of the games are still like when you see or read a good book after 10 here, you don't remember everything. One thing that I remember usually completely is something if I read some comic. Usually I remember everything, even if it is something that I read 10 years ago. But for books and video games, I don't have such a good memory. Maybe it's some kind of visual impression. Comics usually are easier to remember. Maybe that's the thing. But some dungeons in Morrowind, I never remember exactly where they are. I know they are somewhere, but oftentimes I forget. And that's also nice, because this way I enjoy some old quests, even if I have already solved them a while ago. Okay, so you've reached Brave. Ooh, there's also a super nice tower. We should be able to see from a distance, not far from there. So maybe, but it's very bad weather for now. So let's see. We'll try and orient. Oh, one mod that I really love from an immersion point of view is the, where is it? The compass mod. It's beautiful because you can see the direction. And okay, so if you are really playing it, you should not use the pointers, but I am using a very big world, so I need my map, I need my pointers, I need my arrow here. But I love the mod because you can do something like this and you have your real compass in your hand, and that's really great. Go north this way. I tweaked the colors a little, so it's giving some green, small green light, so it's easier to read by night. But I think the compass is great because you can use it by night, even without clear stars or with the sun shining, which is something in theory you require if you want to try and use something like a sextant. But this one you can use also when there is a night like the one we are looking at now. So okay, let's try and go there some way. So this is also a way to check if this companion is able to follow during a super jump. In theory, he should. Not easy, but okay. So talking about my rings, I have some jump rings that I could use for that. But first, maybe another ring about night high. and I cannot see anything. It's a little risky because I don't know really if I'm going to land. I cannot see anything. Far away. Oh, we could also visit this place. Okay, I think it's easier to just go to Sadvit Mora, maybe. Let's try that. So from here, divine intervention is taking me to the Wolverine Hall, so I can use that. And as we are here, we could also try visit the shrine. Oh, it's closed for the night. Okay, so oh! We have been, but oh, Olin is following again. We're being hit. But as you can see, you don't really die. You cannot die when you are hit by the lightning. You can more or less lose half of your health, but you don't die. Oh, we could also try and use... Oh, but I see that my textures are not working. This usually is a sign that you start being low on memory. So when you start seeing things like this, first you save, then maybe you try to change the cell or reload it. Sometimes it works. Let's try another cell. Let's see if I can enter the Thieves Guild. Yeah. Let's see. No. Lightning is not working. Need to save reload for this to work usually. I lost the MCA companion, but I found all in. I'm using memory monitor, but I'm using the old version, the one that gives me advice when I'm very low. But this kind of problems with the textures of when you don't see the textures of your characters, something is transparent, usually happens before having very low memory. Sometimes it happens just teleporting to some place. So I'm not yet really so low in memory, else I should be able to see those messages before. But the cell is not loaded correctly because you don't see the character text as well. It is half transparent. Sometimes you can fix this just reloading the cell like this. But if it doesn't work, it is another sign that it's better to save, exit the game, and reload the game, because it is still mostly a memory problem, not so bad like when you get advice of imminent crashing, but still not a good sign. So as we are here, we could also visit this very scenic public place where you can go and rest. In this attic, in the Dirty Murals Corner Club, so we can use this for sleeping, something like that. Not sure about. Oof, no. This one. Lunchtime is approaching, so the right thing to do now is to save. Let me check. Yeah, I can play a little more, so I will save and exit because I'm not yet as low on memory as usual, but still. When you start seeing your character no more displaying correctly like that, it's better to restart anyway. I think I should find some mod to remove from my loading list, because it happens very soon, and there's no different way to fix this problem other than try to reduce the memory used by the game, and that means for now means that you have to remove some mod from your loading list, because I'm already using, I think, optimizing textures as possible, trying to use not very big size for the texture used by MGXE and so on. So the one thing that I can do is remove some mods, but it's not something I do how can I say it, with a light heart, because I love all the mods in my loading list. So let's see if reloading is solving the problem with the player view. In theory, it should. Okay, so this is working. Let's try and see. How many mods is too many mods? Now that we can go up to 1000 and more. Oops. We need to dress as a warrior now. Oh, and I have a message from our Lord. Please fix the how is it called? The quick loadouts mod, so I can have 3 rings restored when I change outfit. It's the only thing that I think is not working 100%, but it's not easy because rings are very very strange, so not easy. I know, but it would be nice to have that one thing working also with the quick loadouts mod. Okay, so time 7 AM. We should be able to see finally where we are going. And maybe we are hungry? No, not yet. Oh, this mod is gold. Let me check if I can get it. I'm not sure if it is coming from the Sentinel mod or the Serendipity Traveler mod. One of these mods. Because I have merged them, so...
Where is that slave?
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
What is it? Operative? Advancement? No one questions your skills as a thief, but some jobs. We need to protect ourselves from the Kaminatong. Maybe we could hire a wizard from the Mages Guild.
Okay.
I'd be happy to talk.
Dirty Muriel's Corner Club.
Your bidding, knight?
And we can see over there the one of the most iconic house mod. Basically that's a mushroom house over on top of I think a mummified sea strider. And they are fighting. We can practice a little also. Better pay attention to not hit innocent people. Thank you, Olin. Was not needed,
It
but
would be an honor to train you today.
House brother of brethren, how may I serve you?
Warm greetings, Outlander.
so
Care
a
to peruse
mage
my
for the
stats?
Thieves Guild. Let's ask around.
The same to you, Shiar Yunin. Welcome to Sadrith Mora, and House Telvanni country. What brings you to the island? Are you planning to visit some specific...
How delightful. Welcome.
I'm Enil the High Elf, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport between various mages' guild halls on... I have talked to Leth Luton.
I'm not sure you have triggered the quest because
Yes, Shiar Yunin. I'm Dabian Mornardal. Go ahead. I'm sure you have questions. Urtai Sofarion. Urtai Sofarion is a competent sorceress. She owns a shop in Sadrith Mora.
nobody's talking about a job for the Thieves Guild. Maybe
You seem like very good company.
I need to
Were
talk
you able
more.
to arrange a meeting? Arrange a meeting. Speak with the wise women of the Ashlander tribe.
Okay, we'll do another time.
It is a pleasure out.
Thank you, Ollie. Not sure I want to risk that target. The guard is still here. Okay, so from here we will try. Oh, look at the red mountain. You can still see it from the distance. We need to go more or less here. No, here. For his UV. Okay, so a big jump in this direction. And this is a good way to test if your game is crashing, because it's really something hard for your Morrowind loading and so on. Okay, so I have the belt, I need more speed. I will equip the cuirass of the Savior side to be more resistant to magic, and then I will equip the boots of blindness speed. So even with a very low level levitation spell, I can get a decent speed while flying with my cheap ring. Well, not so cheap, it's constant effect levitation, but just from 1 point, so something you can enchant really, even if you are not super good with enchantments. Oh, and over there there's a really scenic mod called Equimantron, I think. It's the tallest tower in Vanderfell, maybe even taller than Arian castles. Not sure about it, maybe not, but still a sight, and also a good place to explore if you are your character is some evil necromancer. Well, this is the ideal place to call home if you manage to kill all the nasty Daedras infesting the place. But it's really great, it's super scenic, and you have a great view from above. The latest plan, I think you can get there, and that's a nice view. And I think there's also an entry up here, but mostly it's good to see the site when the weather is better, obviously. So maybe after you solve the main quest, this place will be really a great place to get some scenic views. Mod is called I cannot tell you because I have merged them all, but I remember it's called Equimantron, something like that. Bye, Danny! I think I am almost late also, so I will try and reach UV base and that ruin, and maybe stop there. So That's a strange creature. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh,
Throw up 10.
oh, that thing is. That was using fireball. So I want to check if the mod works, so sorry, all in, don't die on me. We must collide with it, probably. Yeah. Mod is working, as you can see, real lava fire damage. And Ollie is not happy to follow me in lava, but he does. So you read this way. Ooh, lava almost killed me. Okay, so we are not far.
What do you want, Outlander?
Oh, I see some dreamer ruins.
Throw up 10.
Olin is a beast with that sword. Okay, where is over there some dreamer? Ooh, a bridge. Hey, a bridge, you can cross it. I'm lost. Where is that dreamer ruin? Should be in my map. No, not yet. Tower is there. Oh, over there. We are freezing for some reason. Oh, and we are also in a place where we have the earthquakes caused by the Red Mountain, and obviously a very nice mod. But I fear there are powerful enemies here. Not that elite over there, but something more dangerous.
Lava beyond sea.
Oh, like those! Those are super dangerous. Those have super nasty.
Lava beyond sea.
Oh, as you can see here. So I will stop here for now, but those kind of dreamer automatons with those kind of weapons are super dangerous because they can one-shot you. I think they come from some mod, but the gist of it is they are pretty powerful, so pay attention, find a strategy to not be hit by them, and maybe we can reach the Dreamer Ruin next time, probably. Thanks for watching for now. I think I'll stop here, and as usual, see you next time. Bye bye.